Hello everybody and welcome to what should be an absolute amazing night of Dota. We're going to kick it off with a couple of replay shoutcasts, but of course it would only come from your home of Dota shoutcasting at the moment. It is CyberGamer TV with myself, Tobi here to take you through absolutely all the action. But of course, the action for tonight, I'm going to leave it to my co-commentator. He is an amazing man. He lives in Germany, and so he's up very, very early or late in the morning to actually shoutcast this match with me. Slash, dude, what competition have we actually got queued up for all the good people at home, and what teams have we actually got to spoil them with?
So through the replay shoutcast, we are actually featuring two replays of the Chinese Lunar Cup. This features some of the best Chinese teams going up against each other after all the roster changes. Well, tonight we are going to be shoutcasting DTS versus the retry, two Russian powerhouses going up against each other. I think it is in Big League. So yeah, should be quite a few exciting games to look out for.
Yeah, it should be. Of course, Nirvana versus Deity is where we're actually going to start off with all of you guys. So without any further ado, we're going to jump ourselves straight into the game. And now you get to see it right up on your screen here. So we'll actually, turn the fog of war off and actually start it up. So Nirvana will be playing for the Sentinel side. On the Scourge side, it will be Deity. Obviously, two very, very strong teams. Of course, Nirvana.CN, we all remember them from SMM. Deity, I believe Deity's lineup has with the massive China shuffle. Actually, like, how have both these teams managed to actually fare through that?
I'm going to be honest with you. Currently, the Nirvana.CN roster we see in this replay doesn't exist anymore. So we will. This is basically the last match of Yafet and Lamb for Nirvana.CN. While Deity's roster is actually basically featuring the old guys. They're still there. So it's Long DD and the couple of Deity guys who've been playing with Deity for SMM as well. So Deity hasn't really undergone major roster change, but Nirvana Cherry has. So we see Zippo, 186, Vampire, who is ex-Nirvana.CN's captain Incense, and only one guy I do not know who that is Deity, well, DDD. No idea who that is, sorry. But Nirvana Cherry guys, it should be still very familiar to you. We got Yafet as our captain and drafted this game. Lamb, playing the supportive ganker role. DGC, obviously, playing what DGC does best, which is supporting or Enigma. HY, which is Nirvana Cherry Banana. And SJQ, who is the guy who recently joined Nirvana, who is Crystal. He is considered one of the best solos currently in China. So Yafet actually switched to hard carry role for this game. While Crystal will be going up soloing mid. He's known for his Storm and his Line mostly, and he's one of the few people who outlaned Yafet at the World Dota Championship.
That's right, we are actually catching up to on the stream, just for everybody out there. Obviously, we do actually have my co-commentator a little bit further ahead of where we're actually up to. So we will catch up at zero and get ourselves through. I did actually hear you said playing Crystal for the lineup. I see Crystal actually made it into the ban pool for this game.
You probably misunderstood me. The guy's nick is Crystal.
Ah, see, that's what you're doing. You're killing me. You're absolutely killing me, Slash. We already knew tonight was actually going to be a bit of a challenge for us, or mainly for me. Slash, you're like my rock. My rock of salvation, or at least my rock of sanity, because everything else goes pretty much down the hill. But it's kind of actually good to actually be shoutcast this match, considering this is, well, the last time we can say Nirvana.CN actually had this lineup. It's kind of like the end of an era for them. How they actually go from here, we will actually see. So we are running ourselves down, and players will move themselves out into their lane. So we're going with it just a little bit quicker, just to catch up to the 0-minute mark, which is when Slash will start his recording as well. Main reason we did this one is just so we can actually properly sync up for when the game actually starts up, so I can finish pressing all my buttons, and basically we can go from there. So we'll slow it back down to one pace. We're counting down from 21 seconds at the moment. But yeah, trialing up there on the top. So many times I've seen a freaking Visage trialing, but Visage and Spectra in the same lane. We'll have a chat about that in just a moment, considering we are now counting down from 10 seconds before the foghorn will actually sound off. In fact, you can actually hear it going off for now. It's a very, very low foghorn, so whatever orc is currently blowing that is 0, 2, 1, and 0. Off we go. 1 second now, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and 4 seconds. So hopefully we do have our co-commentator up and synced with us. But yes, just I actually want to have a chat here with Visage and Spectra being in the same lane. Now, for a lot of lanes we've seen of late, Visage has generally been the one that's been babysat there on the top lane, but obviously Spectra is one of those heroes that they want to see farmed up. What is actually even seeing us now a dual lane? It's not even a tri-lane. What are you actually seeing from this dual lane up here on the top of Deity?
You know, Visage is not one of those heroes who actually needs great farm. So Spectre does, however, and Visage is still very, very powerful even without farm. So you basically have Visage. I don't know why they just do a lane. I bet they will put their third hero up there soon as well. We have Visage. Well, he's not really pulling, is he? I don't know what that is for.
He's kind of like just trying to get a couple of fanboys. It's a double pull. That's what he's actually going to go for. So the Centaurs are now spawning up there because the pull actually came out originally. But it's actually a smart move, I think, to actually have the two of them up here doing this double pull move because they know with Enigma in the line. Actually, whoa! What are you doing, Batrider? Well over the top. ES is there. Show me the first blood. In fact, yes, it is. DDD, the man who is unknown to us actually for this one, gives SJQ the first blood there in the middle lane. Weird position. He did actually get fissured onto the wrong side of the tower, though. I think that's what kind of like screwed him up to start with.
Yes, one thing I would like to talk about is if you realize Nirvana.CN picked Shadowfiend, but Yafet is not playing him.
You're right, it's actually in the hands of SJQ.
Exactly, SJQ is our new man Crystal, who is, as I said, soloing mid now. The reason why Batrider got killed, he could have actually killed off SF, but a timely fissure from Earthshaker and two very, very good raises indeed. Put him out of danger and managed to kill off Batrider. So we have Yafet playing as our Morphling.
Oh, this could be trouble. This could be trouble. Venomancer trying to fall himself back right now. I thought that stun might have lasted a little bit longer, but wasn't enough time for ES to come in close. But man, Venomancer just can't. Venomancer hasn't even got a single point of HP against his name right now. That's not helping. But anyway, meanwhile, back at what Slash was trying to explain.
I was trying to explain that currently, if you say that nobody of the Sentinel side is going up against...
Batrider actually middle lane! Oh, we got it! DDD comes out and top the tower. Will actually bring him down, though, and the Sentinel claimed that one. But that was a crap load of damage. He must have been stacked on like 4 different lots of napalm, and the fire just like burnt straight through him. Well, there's your revenge kill. ES came in just in time to make sure he didn't escape with all his health. In fact, none of his health, but wow, mid lane is just firing up a little bit more than normal.
Batrider is supposed to be aggressive. He's known as actually one of the counters for Shadowfiend going up mid. The great danger is because mid lane, Batrider mid lane is shorter, so Batrider doesn't have a lot of space to be able to chase him down. That's where the Shaker comes in. So if he manages to trap him inside it while he's currently tower diving, this could spell death for him.
Yeah, it could. Something to also note at the moment, we'll actually bring it up very, very quickly, the CS battle that must be happening between Morphling and Spectra right now. Morphling, Yafet that is 22 for 21 right now, where Long DD playing as a Spectra on the top lane is 24 for 2. So no denying, which won't really make a big difference up there because there's no hero even nearby that can gain any XP. But as far as like the farm goes between them, very, very level. I think it's going to be very, very big for when one of these heroes actually leaves the lane because Spectra almost up to level 6 and then can just literally haunt herself anywhere she needs to go. But when Morphling starts to roam, when Morphling starts to do damage to heroes, I'll be very, very interested to see how hard it actually strikes and how many they do actually manage to pull off. Shadowfiend falling back past the tier 1 tower in the middle lane. Looks like a Lion and ES going for a bit of a roam. Actually headed towards that top lane, so we might even need to see Morphling move. In fact, I'm pretty sure Yafet is going to be quite safe, well, quite confident himself, especially with his wave ability to escape damage to actually get himself back out. But actually heading towards the top lane.
It is a level 5 Morphling going up against a level 1 Venomancer, so it shouldn't be much of a problem.
Nah, not at all.
He's just basically farming. Top lane, the tower is being pushed. That's
yeah. Yes. Oh, what a fissure! He's managed to lock Spectre in. Spectre's going to hide inside the trees, can dagger herself out if something goes horrendously wrong. But I actually see a kill here in the middle lane with DDD walking away with it. Support did come, but while that happened, we do see Yafets getting a kill down there on the bottom lane against 186. So as you said, that Venomancer level 1 was not going to make much difference. I was too busy trying to watch that top engagement and miss both of them, but still, kills going out in both lanes. And even then, line force back on this top lane. This T1 tower is going to go down before 6 minutes, even encroaches. Spectre and Visage are really trying to make sure of that too. In fact, last hit actually got into Scourge. Ooh, bit of a mistake. Bit of a mistake coming out there from Deity. HY does actually, that's not HY.